Now let's take a look at how HTML deals with paragraphs. Here we have a document with two paragraphs in it. Notice that first paragraph has a P tag, second paragraph has a P tag. And in the browser, they look like this. The first paragraph is short enough not even to wrap. The second paragraph is long enough to wrap to 3 lines. The P tag, as we mentioned before, is actually a container. You can optionally add an end tag. When we do that, we save the document and bring it up in the browser and reload, we'll notice that the document in the browser does not change at all. The end tag is optional in the P tag in HTML. That means that we can include it or we can not include it, and the browser will know that the paragraph is over because another paragraph begins immediately afterwards. Still no change in the browser. Notice also that this first paragraph actually wraps in the text editor to a second line. The word optional is on a separate line, and yet in the browser it's on the same line. That's because of how HTML deals with white space. In this case, after the word is and before the word optional, there's an end of line, and there's several, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blank spaces, and the word optional. HTML considers all of that equivalent to one space. In fact, this other paragraph down here, which wraps after the word a and before paragraph, in the browser doesn't wrap there at all, but wraps after that. In the text editor, in fact, it's on 4 lines, and in the browser it's on 3 lines. This is the same effect at work. HTML sees the spaces in the paragraph, and each space, no matter how much white space there is, no matter what type of white space there is, HTML automatically folds that into one space, and then it rewraps the paragraph however it sees fit in the browser. In fact, as an interesting exercise, let's go ahead and take all the new lines out of the document, not wrap it at all, make it all on one line. So there it is, all one long line. Scroll back so you can see it. It's all on one line. Go ahead and save that and see what happens. I bet you've already guessed it's going to be no change at all in the browser. The browser sees that paragraph and wraps it however it wants, no matter how it's wrapped in the document. I use this feature to wrap things how they look best in my editor. I like the way that looks in my editor. I can read that easily, and it's clear to me that that's a paragraph and that all that text is related to each other. In the browser, I know that it'll get wrapped how it's supposed to get wrapped in the browser without my having to do anything special in the text editor. And so I keep the text in the text editor the way that it makes sense to me. And I suggest you do the same thing. Take advantage of the way that HTML deals with spaces in paragraphs.